Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Colorado Avalanche BGM. We're here in free agency now, and I asked you guys what we should do. A lot of you guys liked my ideas, but a couple of you really don't like Colby Armstrong. I don't know why, but I guess maybe because you're... I don't know. I don't know what the issue is with Colby Armstrong, but there was definitely some strong favor to not get Colby Armstrong. And a lot of you like the idea of Jarrett Stoll because he's got great face-offs, absolutely. It was kind of half and half with Jay McClement. I know we've had problems with Jay McClement in the past, but he always does really well for me. He's always a plus player, so I can't be angry with him for that. Now, one of the things I came across was an idea. If I'm going to be picking up signing free agents in Jarrett Stoll and Jay McClement, and I've signed Patrick Elias to my second line. There's not really any other players. I'll show you. There's not really any players that would be considered second line players besides Daniel Alfredsson. Nobody's interested in him in any way, and we don't need another playmaker. So there's not really available anything. Now with Jarrett Stoll, we're going to need to offer him probably in the area of $3 million. So I think he's probably our more important sign. We have Mitchell anyway, so it's not a big deal. So I think that Stoll is probably our most important sign. And then we also talked about possibly getting that sniper. Who was it? Pouliot, is that right? Pouliot. Benoit Pouliot, and he's looking for $2.385 million. So I think what I'm going to do, and this is just an idea. Oh, we also need a D-man. And we were looking at, who was it? Russell. Chris Russell, who's maxed out, not going anywhere. And he gives us a good offensive punch on the bottom pairing, okay? Here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to sign Jarrett Stoll. And if I don't get the other guys, I'm not too bent out of shape. Actually, you know what? I'm going to sign Jarrett Stoll. Where are you? Where's Stoll? I've gone too far. Hold on. I'm all over the place. Oh, so Jarrett Stoll is going to play our third line, okay? So that's the idea. He's going to replace Nick Antropov. Now, there's a couple other teams interested. So I'm to insure it, I'm gonna offer 3.250. Okay, 3.250. Okay, we'll see if we get him. Now that basically gives us about $2 million to sign. Where's our boy? What's Manny Malhotra is available as well? I didn't even see that. No, his faceoffs are only 70. Okay, Jay McClement, and nobody's listened. No one is after him. So 1.845, we could definitely get him for. So let's give him 2 years at what he's asking, and let's simulate a day. Actually, let's simulate a couple days. If I don't get, I bet you Chris Russell will still be there. He's not a top. He's not what you would consider a top player. All right, so I want to get the centers dialed down. I want to make sure I get them first. So Jarrett Stoll took our offer. It was generous, and Jay McClement took our offer. It was generous. Now here's what I'm gonna do, okay? Because I've got those guys signed down. I don't really need to make any other changes. Here's what we're gonna do. Trade negotiations. Trade players. Now, instead of signing Pouliot, this is what I was thinking. We're going to get rid of Antropov. We don't need him anymore. And we're going to get rid of Mitchell. We're going to Calgary. I've got an idea. We've done it before. He might turn out to be good. He might not. Sven Barchi. Sven Barchi has pretty good shooting for a third-line left winger. 83 wrist shot accuracy, 86 power, but that slap shot at 91 power, 84 accuracy, he's going to be a dynamite on the power play, especially with his offensive awareness at 86. Hand-eye's not bad. It could be better at 82, but you know what? He's a gamble of a player. He's got 5 years to show us what he's got. He's a 4.5 Red Star player. I like that idea for John Mitchell and Nick Antropov for Sven Barchi. We got a scoring forward. We've already got our third and 4C. And this will give us some cap space too. It'll give us $7.745 million in cap space, and it's going to allow us to sign that defenseman, okay? So this is what we're going to do. We'll see if it goes through. I think it might, just because Antropov and Barchi have a very similar value, probably the same, and then John Mitchell just to put it over the top. Will it go through? No, it will not. Okay, so I will throw in, we got a ton of fourths, so I'll throw in 2 fourths. I'll throw back their fourth for Calgary. Here we go. Let's see if this goes through. There you go. On behalf of the Calgary Flames organization, I accept your trade offer. We'll see you out in the ice. So we now have our 3C set up, and we've got all our pairings together. McGinn's going to play on the fourth line, and then we'll have Stoll, Downey, and what the hell's our buddy's name? I can't remember his name. Barchi. I just signed Barchi. Well, Sven Barchi on the other line. Now I need to go sign Chris Russell. Okay, we got... It says 3.645, but I think we got more than that. Okay. Chris Russell. Okay, so 1.350 for 2 years. Sanguinetti, he's a two-way. Lidman, defensive. Everybody else is just not quite there. So Russell, 2 years at 1.350. Absolutely, I will make that trade or make that offer. Now, we also need a backup goalie at a good price. Okay, so Tim Thomas. Who was it that we had last year? Where the hell is he? Is he gone? There he is, Jaguar. 1.40 is what he wants. See, look at that. Nilstrop, we could even get a deal on. So, or we can offer, you could get somebody like, I don't know. Who else is there? Jason LaBarbera wants 2 years at that price. Or Brian Elliott, 1.50 at that price. So we're going to... Goalie is least important, so I want to make sure that I have enough cap space to get our Chris Russell. So let's see what happens here. Okay, so we got Chris Russell, and we got $4 million left to sign free agents. 4.0405. 4.045. And then we need a backup goalie. So we're going to find... Let's see. Who wants 1 year at the highest rating? Nabokov, Brizgalov, DiPietro. One team is interested in DiPietro, so I'm not even going to venture that. We could sign Brizgalov, or we could sign Evgeny Nabokov. They're both 1 year. One's less, and that's Nabokov. Is he a hybrid? Okay, and a hybrid. They're both hybrids. It doesn't matter. It's a little bit cheaper, so we'll go with Nabokov as our backup. Okay, so we've got Nabokov offered. Now, can we improve our second-line sniper in Patrick Elias? Let's see what we can do. Trade players. Let's see. Does anybody want Elias, first off? Probably not. Let's see if we can get Elias anywhere. No, Chicago doesn't want him anymore. New York doesn't want him anymore. Nobody wants him anymore, okay? So that's going to be tough. Because I would like to upgrade that a little bit. I mean, he's not bad. Let's see. Second line forward. And we want minimum 4.5 stars shooting. So let's see what we get. Who's got the lowest value? Okay, Jerome McGinley. Any left-handed left wingers? Fleischman, Thomas Fleischman, he's 84 overall, good shot. Michael Grabner, 84 overall, and he's still getting a little bit better. He scored a lot of goals last year, didn't he? 28 goals, 66 points. That's really nice. Aginla, he's how old now? 37 years old. No. I want a sniper. I really want the sniper. Danny Heatley, he's re-signed with Minnesota. He's got a good shot, Danny Heatley. What's his contract like? 4.9. Too much. Too much. What's Elias make? Is he even in here? He's not even in here, which is interesting. So he's not even a good sniper. Who's got the lowest out of these guys? It's Grabner, pretty much. And then Aginla. Any other lefties? Let's take a look at left-handed or left wingers. There's not many of them. Heatley. Yeah, these guys are all like Lucic, 86 overall. Dear God. Hartnell. Mahalik, is he a sniper? Yeah, he's got a pretty good shot. Heatley is like the best shot out of all of them. So for a second-line sniper, let's take a look at Heatley. 4.9. What? Yeah, but we couldn't come up with the... well, Vincourt dropped in value, didn't he? Wow, no kidding. We should have traded him last year. Myers still is not getting better in value, which is incredible, because he's actually a really good player, so that doesn't make sense to me. There's not much we could give them. There's not much I want to give them. So I think I'm going to leave it as is. We'll stick with Elias, because we can give him... Let's see what Elias looks like in terms of his 85 shot. That's not bad, I guess. You know what? We picked him up for a reason. And $5.5 million. Really? Did we re-sign him? That's his cap hit? I don't remember that. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I don't get that. That's kind of weird. This wouldn't go through anyway. Yeah, the value. We don't have the players to be able to bump that up. We'd have to give our pick. And they don't want it. So I'm not going to worry about it. I think we're okay with what we got here. Our goaltending's not the best. There's still something to be desired there, but I think that we're definitely a step in the right direction. So let's just make sure that we got... who was it? Brizgalov or was it Vokun? I can't remember who we signed now. Did we sign him? Did we get him yet? We must have got him. Oh, there we go. Nabokov. Right. He accepted our offer as most generous. Okay. So we got $2.2 million in cap space. What I do want to check for, and I forgot to do that, was for star players. Good players with... There you go. Like Mersak and Bonino. What does he want? He wants a one-way at 1.035. No interest in a two-way. Jan Mersak. He's a good shot. Good shot for a sniper. Does he want a two-way? Probably not. Oh, he does. Jan Mersak. You know what? I'm going to sign Jan Mersak because I'd like him to play in the minors. He would be a good shot. He's like a great shot at 89 wrist shot accuracy and 85 power. He would look good, really good in the minors alongside McKinnon if he plays there this year. I'm really not sure yet. So we will give him a two-way contract at 8.2. No one else is interested, so there you go. A couple other 3.5-star players. There's quite a few. Sanguinetti. A couple golds. Like nothing to write home about, so I'm not going to worry about it here. Any goalies with potential? Richard Bachman. Nico Hovinen. And Jeremy Smith. I'd like to get a better backup. Let's see. Maybe Jeremy Smith because he's a little bit younger than the other two. And he might get there. So let's give Jeremy Smith a contract. He could be our backup goalie. Okay. So that is good, I think, guys. I think I'm going to sim up to September. And if we need to make moves, we will. Actually, what I'm going to do before we do that is go to GM Tracker, make sure everything's good there. Amateur Scout will visit Russia and provide decent coverage of goalies and defenders. This will give you... Still prone to incorrect information. Pro Scout may provide decent information about top prospects. Let's do the Amateur Scout. Alright, Amateur Scout. Fine, that's good. Okay, so we'll sim up to... It's roughly the 13th of September, I believe. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So I like the way that our team looks this year for sure, because we got a lot of face-off winners. Like everybody's got really good face-offs, so that's nice. Oh, so we got Jan Mersak and we got Jeremy Smith. So we got a couple of depth players that are going to help out in the minors with our young developing players. What I should also look for, actually, before... Let me stop this right now. Let me go to GM Tracker. GM options. I want to see what 5-star... trade negotiations, trade block. What 4.5 red star players there are, okay? So let's go low. We'll see 4.5 to 5 and see if there's any... Oh, no, I don't want that shot. Wait, what? Yakupov's now a 4.5 red star? Really? So players fluctuate a lot, I guess. Let's take the shot down. They'll go up and down depending on their progress. So that's it. Those are the... Oh, I thought I did it. I didn't commit to it. There we go. All right. Oh, there's only the 3 of them anyway. Oh. Any forward. That's what we want. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, so low, all the way up to 4.5. There we go. Okay, so Kopitar, Ben, Lucic, Barchi. These are the ones we want. Barchi, Scheifele. Mark Scheifele. He's a 4.5 red star center. No good faceoffs, but you know what? These are the type of players that could pan out. But he doesn't really fit anywhere with us right now. Grigorenko is a good option because he's a sniper and he's a centerman. And his value is really low, so we can make a move for him. Charlie Coyle, he's a power forward who could edge Armstrong. He could play this year instead of Armstrong because everybody hates Armstrong. Kucherov, they've only got him as 4.5 red stars. Like, these are players we could definitely take advantage of. So let me try and get, first off, let's try and get Charlie Coyle. He's in Minnesota, and Minnesota hates us, but you never know. Okay, let's see here. Let's do somebody we don't want. Cam Fowler's value is so low. Jamie McGinn. No, we want Jamie McGinn. He went up already? He went from an 81 to an 82 and didn't even play a game. That's crazy. Let's see here. There's not really anybody here. Any goalies that we can get rid of? Picard and Tokyo and Tolok. We need to do this before we get into the game. That's for sure. Skaters matching their trade block. Okay. McGinn, Fowler, Downey, Barchi, Vincourt, Elliott. It'd have to be like Vincourt. straight across. But it can't get much worse with him. That's the only problem. Vancouver, they got as a 4th line forward. Wow, he went up to a 79 already? Nothing's happened. How are these players getting good? It doesn't make any sense to me. Let's see. Did anybody else get better? Nathan MacKinnon? Nathan MacKinnon went up to a 79. When did this happen? Eric Johnson still an 87. O'Reilly is an 84. Myers is 87. So Myers went up. Tarasenko is still an 84. Elliott's a 77 still. Barchi is an 83. So he went up 2 overall without doing anything. Okay. I'm still getting used to this system. I tell you that right now. Well, I gotta go take a look at my contracts. Hold on. Things have changed now. Things have changed. Sorry, guys, for all this confusion, but this is weird. Contracts. Let's take a look at centers. So Duchesne's still an 87. Stolen McClement. But Nathan MacKinnon's now a 79. Okay, what do I do with him? Now I gotta play him. Now I have to play him. Well, what do they got him as? It doesn't say his role, does it? He could play in the minors. I'd rather keep him down. We'll keep him down just because of the players we have now. We've committed to a lot of people. I know you guys want to see him play, but he's not quite there yet. Landeskog's still an 88. Barchi is an 83. Eliash is an 83. What's the shot like on Barchi? 84, 87. He might be good enough to play the second line, to be honest, versus Patrick Eliash, who's an 83. Yeah, I'd play Barchi on the second line, Eliash on the third. Again, yeah, 4th line, 82. They're still the same. Everybody's still the same here. D. But yeah, Johnson and Myers, Myers went up. Myers went up to an 87. Fowler went up to an 82, so he did go up too. Barry is still an 83. Falk went up to an 80. Interesting. What is he? He's a defensive defenseman? Yeah. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So these two here. Ryan Wilson we could trade. I forgot. We could trade Ryan Wilson. So let's get rid of Ryan Wilson. That's weird that players will develop at certain times during the offseason too. I guess because they're training. That's kind of neat. Offensive defenseman Chris Russell. He's still a top 6, so we'll have to keep him. And it looks like everybody else is the same. Goaltenders. Varlamov's still an 83. Nabokov's still an 81. Picard, though, is an 81 now. Like, holy shit. My God. Jeremy Smith we just signed to play backup. So we got these two guys to play back. That's crazy. This is really neat. I like this a lot. That they keep getting better throughout the offseason. So maybe by the time we hit the beginning of the year, I'm not going to do any changes. I'm going to wait till we get to the beginning of the year. Let's go to September 1st. This is really cool that they go up. So I'm thinking we're going to see some improvement from a lot of players still here in the offseason. That's a nice feature, EA. Thank you. It kind of makes it hard to tell like where your players are going to be, but the offseason is by far the most important point in a player's career. The reason being is when you go into training camp, you're at your best in the best shape possible. When you start the year and you go through the year, your body takes a toll, and you're really not in your best shape when you get to the end of the year. I mean, you're in great physical condition, but you're exhausted. Your body can't take anymore. Your offseason is your opportunity to not only recover, but to build your muscles stronger than they were at the beginning of the last season. So you recover really well. You do about a month of recovery, and then what you do is you go hard back at the gym. And when you hit the gym again, your body has immense gains versus what you were like the year before. This is where players grow. Trade block says, welcome Martin St. Louis. Rumors are flying around that Martin St. Louis is on the trading block. Yeah, we know that. Okay, so let's take a look now at our contracts and see how good they are. See if anybody got any better in the offseason even. So, yeah, everybody's still the same, it looks like. Duchesne, O'Reilly, Stoll, McClellan, McKinnon, they're all the same. Vincourt is a 79, yeah, we knew that. Landeskog, 88, Barchi, 83, Eliash, 83, McGinn, 82. Everybody's still the same from the looks of it. So it looks like that first month is the most important. The D and our goaltending. Okay, so everybody's still the same. So we do have a different depth chart as it looks now. So that's interesting. Yeah, I've got interchangeable left wingers for snipers. And then I've also got some depth players like Nathan MacKinnon. And I've got Vincourt, who could play in the NHL this year, but he's not going to. Pardon me. Yeah, that's insane. I like that a lot. So Vincourt will play the first line in the minors, and so will McKinnon. Oh, it's because they went up a year, because McKinnon went up to 19 now because of their birthdays. I wonder if that's applicable. Interesting. Okay, well, let's sim up a little bit here. What did I want to do? I can't remember what I was going to do. It doesn't. Oh, I was going to trade... I was going to trade away... what's his name? Is it Wilson? Wilson. Yes, Ryan Wilson. So let's go to GM options. Let's go to trade negotiations, and let's see what we can do with Ryan Wilson. See if we can trade him. Ryan Wilson. No one's gonna probably. Oh yeah, there you go, Wilson. Looks like Anaheim will take him, but they're poor relationship. Okay, Boston will take him. Nick Ritchie, they drafted him early, and he's a 4 green star power forward, so that's why. But his overall is terrible, 56. Would they give us a second? Probably not. This probably won't go through. I don't want to piss him off. I'll ask for the third for Ryan Wilson. Who finished shitty last year? Detroit did. Let's ask for their third. Oh, they won't do it. Okay, let's just go back to Boston. Third for Ryan Wilson. There you go. Okay, so we got rid of Ryan Wilson. That's fine. Made a good trade. We've got that other defenseman, right? Because we got so many players now. It's just crazy. Everybody's on the cusp of being in the NHL. So let me sim a couple days here where it lets us actually start editing some stuff. Our GM rep dropped? Why? Oh, probably because I traded away players. Oh, there you go. It's going to kick over right now. Okay. That's where we're going to leave it for now, guys. We're going to set up the lines and all that fun stuff when we come back. Until next time, I'm Target Audience. Thanks for watching. You guys have a good one.